I might have Americaned a little too close to the sun this time with this one, because I didn't get it. And here's why. So my name is Alicia, Ala, Alice, wherever you can call me. I literally do not care. I matter in this video because I'm European and I'm giving you a non-Americanized opinion about an American book. So why did I buy this book? Well, because I've been influenced. I've seen it all over BookTube, at least the cover, at least the YouTubers that I watch have bought it. I don't know if they have read it yet, but they did show it in the book hauls or my to be read this summer, the Golem of Brooklyn, the Golem of Brooklyn, the Golem of Brooklyn, and all the reviews that I've seen of it are, this is so funny, this is hilarious, this is so jokey and the dark humor and a bit like edgy, and everyone should try it, right? And it's a hot topic, being Jewish right now. I think we all know why, I don't need to say it. Now, what has really charmed me about this, that it's a folklore-based story. It's based on Jewish folklore, the Golem, and I've been interested in it for quite a while. You know, coming from Central Europe, you really see a lot of ghosts of Judaism around, but you don't really see the people anymore. We also know why. And I want to hear these stories, you know, and what better place to learn these stories from than American-born Jewish man in New York City. So maybe let's start with the positives, right? What I've learned, what I've liked about the book. Well, I like the historical bits. Now, as you will get to know me a little bit more, you will find that I'm a huge history geek, and this book is like intertwined. The main storyline is intertwined with the golem's memories from the past, from really, really far past to more modern past, etc. All of the times that the golem has been summoned. I've really, really enjoyed these chapters. I've learned a little bit more, because before reading this book, I didn't associate the golem with Prague. I just associated him with the little iron Minecraft golem who guards my villagers when I'm out of my village. Yeah. And it was funny. Like, the reviews were right, but it was half funny. Like, half of the jokes landed for me. I really don't like this, like, dude humor. Like, it's full of this, like, frat boy humor, and I really don't like it. You can clearly see it in the book that it was written by a man, but I was not supposed to talk about what I didn't like. I was supposed to talk about what I liked, and it was Miriam, the character Miriam. She was hilarious. She is also the only woman in the book. I really like her character because she comes from an ultra-Orthodox Jewish sect living in New York. She has a complicated backstory, she's queer, and she is just hilarious. She is the funniest of them all, really. And she's got this fire in her. I really, really enjoyed. I really enjoyed that the characters came from different Jewish backgrounds, that Miriam is the ex-ultra-Orthodox. We have a perspective of her brother who still is in the sect. We have the main character who was raised culturally Jewish, like he was a secular Jew, That's what he calls himself. I really liked that, and I liked that they were connected all by this golem. And now, what I didn't like, which took me forever to get to, but it's the point of the video. I'm not an American, as I've said. I had a lot of Googling to do while reading this. Sometimes, literally, a monitor right next to the book, because there's a poem in there, which I'm going to show you. I'm going to check by who's the author. Brodsky. Sounds a bit Polish. This one, right? Can you see the annotations? Can you see that? Now you can call me ignorant, but I have a very vague understanding of American politics and American history, modern American history. I was just simply not taught this in school, and there's no explanation by the characters later in the book. There's no footnotes, there's no maybe even like a cheat sheet in the back. Like in this one, there's a whole cheat sheet in the back. Like you can really tell that it was made for an American audience who learned about civil rights movement in schools, or maybe in media, or maybe it's simply in the American conscience. I don't know, I don't have it. So it was really difficult for me to understand. And I think that's why I missed the point. If there was really a point in this book. I think there was. I think, but it's not like a I think. Yes, I understand. The ending falls a little flat for me, and it goes over my head. Now, I did get the point about that American Book of Whiteness from the Brodsky poem, because I googled it and I did get that the characters are portraying two different tactics of survival, the passive one and the aggressive one, but that's kind of it. And if there was anything more in this book, I kind of missed it. I kind of did. I do want to know more. I do. That's why I've read it. I wanted to know more about this. I wanted to know how Jews are treated in the States. And it turned out to just be way too overcomplicated for me to understand. I barely understand this history of racial segregation. Like, it's honestly, the more and more that I learn about America. I've been meaning to read Toni Morrison, so maybe everything's ahead of me, but it blows my mind how insane this is, really. And I just jumped in head first, not knowing much, and I regret it. I will read some essays. I maybe will read Ulysses. I will read Toni Morrison. I will maybe watch some video essays on YouTube, because you really need a preparation for this book as a European. If you are European like me and you learned how the European Union formed and not about how the equal rights were achieved overseas in America, then you should probably put off this book for a little bit more. Yep. Educate yourself and then pick it up. You can pick it up for the humor, but honestly, it feels very frat boy. It feels very vulgar, and I did not like it that much. And this book was expensive, man. Books from the States, English books in general, they are so so expensive. And I kind of regret buying this. But nobody warned me, so this is a warning. If you are going to be influenced by me, first study, then pick this up, because you are going to miss the point.